Okay, thought I would do a short video on kind of show the current status of my reef tank. We're about 3.5 months in, and our critters tally, let's see, I got 13 fish, 22 inverts, and 8 corals. So far to date, I had an anemone, but I lost that. It died. And I do have one fish that I'm concerned about. It's my lawnmower blenny, and if he comes across the screen, I'll try and point him out. This is kind of a wide-angle shot of my tank. It's a 90-gallon saltwater tank, and I'm going to zoom in here and kind of show you around the different stuff that's in here. I can tell you that the center of the tank is divided by an overflow well, and so that's why you kind of see two distinct aqua scapes there with the rock. First and foremost, I'll swing over here to this side, and what you see over here, the large round flowering coral, is what's called a purple mushroom. I'm pretty proud of that one. I just added that to the tank. Also in this area is a green Zeus or zoanthid, pipe organ pipe coral, and then a green sympodium, or blue and green sympodium coral, and I'll kind of zoom in on each of those. The critters you see there, the three kind of greenish, or the two greenish fish up towards the middle there, those are blue chromies. There's a little clownfish in the middle, and then the one that just snuck out the bottom is the Melrose wrasse. Also there's the powder brown tang, and you got a brief glimpse of my sailfin tang. Around the back or the side of this area here, you can see the little antlers or antenna up in the shadows there. That's my cleaner shrimp. I also have there's the powder brown tang, and another angle on the brown mushroom or the purple mushroom. I also have a fire shrimp, but he tends to not show himself as much. And if we're careful, we'll get sight of him as I go around the tank. So let's go ahead and go around the front here, and I'll kind of come in here and give you a kind of a close look at the purple mushroom. These are quite elegant. Sorry about the finger. And they will split and propagate. There's one of my clownfish and one of my blue chromies and the powder brown tang. Everybody's coming over to see what's going on. You also see my hippo tang there on the left. The cleaner shrimp is whose antenna you see in there, and that was the wrasse that just went in there. This here is the blue-green sympodium, and this is really beautiful coral when it's fully out. It's really starting to grow. It was about the size of a 50-cent piece when I got it, so it's growing quite well. There's my swallowtail angel, and the wrasse coming out of the back. This is my organ pipe coral. I really think that's just a plain pretty coral, and under the lights here it is very much kind of a soft grayish pink color that is quite beautiful, and each of the polyps is quite expansive. I mean, some of them are a ½ inch across and quite beautiful. I'm going to go up to the above there, and we have a colony of green zoanthids, green Zeus it's also called. This one has done quite well, one of my first corals, and I'm quite proud of that. Again, this was one, when I put it in there, the frag was about the diameter of a 50-cent piece, so you can see that it's grown quite a bit in the last couple of months. At this pace, it should cover the rock by the end of the year as things settle in. I'll bring us back out here. Oh, there's our angel. I'm sorry for the jumbly camera movement, but I'm filming this with my iPhone. Oh, there's my most beautiful fish by my estimation. Those are my two angels. The swallowtail just left the image, and then here comes the powder brown tang, and in behind the rock there that I'm trying to show you is the potter's angel. Here he comes. Just a beautiful, beautiful fish. Hard worker too, always constantly cleaning the tank. In the middle of the tank here I have very nice leather. It's one of the soft coral families. It will deflate at night and then fill itself back up with water during the day. When I first got this coral, it was barely a quarter of this size, so it's grown quite well in the tank. Very proud of this one. Also one of my early corals. Here is one of my favorite additions. It to me looks like a bit of lawn. It's actually a star polyp coral, and you can kind of see the structure underneath. It kind of does some of the same things that the organ pipe coral does with the calcium-based skeletal structure, which is a bunch of tubes that they can suck back into for protection. And then we're going to go up here. This is a new frag that I just added last night. This is a green brain coral. Very, very vibrant, particularly in the moonlight. This thing just shimmers a brilliant, brilliant phosphorescent green. Really like this one. Going up here, this is a chunk of coral I was given by the store owner. These things grow massive, and they kind of spiral out into this huge shape that you see here. Imagine that white edge just continuing to expand around, and they create these huge coral, open-face coral structures that are really beautiful. Right below that is another junior level member of the coral family, coral tank here I've got. This is my green wallhammer. This has been here, I'd say probably a month and a half, and doubled in size already. Quite a happy camper, and just really interesting to look at, and very graceful in its movements. And then another new coral from yesterday. This thing I'm still learning about. It appears, when I put it in there, it looked like just a smoothed over rock, and then the entire surface of the rock came to life with these polyps. My understanding is that once it gets acclimated, those polyps will come out. I've seen it this morning. It was quite extended, but after the polyps protrude, my understanding is another kind of flower will come out. The end of the tentacles will come out, and this is considered really, really beautiful. The interesting thing for me is, and I'll see if I can do this without being too jumbly, is the polyps are the entire thing. So it's the entire thing is covered, and you can kind of see on the back side there, covered with these openings. I'll come around the side of the tank here so you can kind of see